I have to say in the country, I love watching him throw a white flag, and when they get back around in 3.5 miles, he'll throw a couple checkered flags that are really going to impress you. The number 12 of Michael Globe out of Houston, Texas, comes down pit lane to serve what I imagine is another penalty. Well, I'm not sure why. He may have stopped early. It's a tough break for Michael Globe, especially since his wife baked so many great treats for us in the MX-5 Cup Transporter this weekend. You hate to see that. Hopefully he'll rebound well in race number 2. But white flag flies here inside of 2 minutes to go, Jeremy. So when they get back to the line, the checkered flag will be up. His crew is telling Sasimi right now it is go time. The field now coming out of 4. They've made the right-hander 5. They'll set up for turn 6. Turn 7, great passing opportunity, but he's not close enough yet.
No, he's not. And it was Sasumi who wasn't as quick on that last lap as he had been the previous couple of laps. That is why John Dean was able to extend that gap just a little bit as they came across the line. 6 tenths of a second it was. And as a 2 minutes 30.3 for John Dean in the lead car. But through the first sector, Yuichi Tsutsumi is really, really fast. The second and third sectors, it seems to me, that John Dean is at his strongest. And of course, that's what he needs if he's going to win this race.
So now we head towards turn 10. And you know what I love about this, Jeremy, is we've got one of the best commentators ever, John Hindhoff, right next to us on the left. He's kind of got his hands tied behind his back right now because he's not saying anything, but he's pointing. He's letting us know where to watch. We've got this great battle for first and second, but we've also got this great battle for third on back. And I think it was John who at Detroit last year said you'd need 2 heads and 3 sets of eyes to keep track of all this action on track. And that's probably what we're going to need as we near the end of this final lap. We've got a great battle right here. John Dean, your race leader. Yuichi Tsutsumi right behind him. Again, not close enough as we near the last couple corners, but still big implications for who finishes 3rd, 4th, and 5th, because with aggregate results, everything matters, every single position when you're racing for $50,000.
It does, yeah, and it's the lowest score tomorrow, so with the win here, 1 point for John Dean, 2 points for Tsutsumi, and then this battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Well, that's anybody's guess right now. It's got a slight edge as they come down the straight, but it's far from in hand. But now is Tsutsumi close enough to have a look down the inside into the final corner?
Tsutsumi right there tries to put a bumper to Dean, gets Dean a little bit out of shape. Dean knows this track better than anybody. He's dirt tracking it, elbows up as they come through 17, but Tsutsumi sticks to the inside. The BF Goodriches will give him just enough grip. The clock strikes 0, the checkered flags wave. Tsutsumi wins it. Race 1 here in Sebring. John Dean wins the pole and dominates the race, and our Japanese commentators on the other side of the wall are losing their minds because their boy just came all the way over from Japan to put an amazing last lap move on John Dean, the master of Sebring. Jeremy, did you think he had that?
No. Well, I mean, that's astonishing to me because John Dean, I mean, he seemed to have a good edge, 2 or 3 car lengths going into the final 3 or 4 corners, and then down into the Sunset Bend for the final time. He left the door wide open, and Yuichi Tsutsumi said, "I'll take that, thank you very much." He dived down to the inside, a great pass by Yuichi Tsutsumi to take the victory in race number 1.
Folks, I joke about it in the transporter in between races, but here's the deal.